Oh, guess who's back? Sorry for not posting and stuff like that. I know, kind of animated, but I shot this already before because I didn't realize I had my mic muted. But um, basically, the title of this video is that I'm tired and burnt out. Half the jobs that you apply for may not even be real and stuff like that, or maybe just cascading rejections and stuff like that. And plus, you're fighting on. Well, I am fighting on the bottom of the barrel basically, so I'm not fighting for the best quality jobs as well. And pretty much everybody's not fighting for good quality jobs anymore. Like everybody's under so much amount of pressure because we're chained up to our bills. That's what nobody's really telling it. We're chained up to our bills and stuff like that, and that's what it is. It's just nobody can nobody can feel a sense of freedom anymore. That we are slowly being pushed into anti-democracy kind of business setting and stuff like that. I don't know what that means generally, but it's making positive in my head. But my generation feels like they've been screwed over. That's the only solace I have right now why I feel burnout, because everybody else feels burnout. My generation feels like it it won't achieve anything. Life won't get any better, and life will continue to get worse and stuff like that. And that's the craziest part. And a lot of my friends have either just continued to work and complained about it and stuff like that, and gone into quite bad habits, as I say, because of the lifestyle that we're forced to live, basically. And also, like, if you lose your job, you lose any form of livelihood, basically. And that burns you out so quickly, man. I realize that if I have nothing to fall back on but this job. If I lose this job, I've lost everything. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's the anxiety that probably much killed my last job. And I suffer from massive anxiety, depression, and ADHD, and that's kind of like what I have built in my system, basically, unfortunately. But I've learned that I'm going to have to deal with it healthily. But I always wanted to be honest, man. This is the whole point of this channel, is just the honesty. What kind of world are we living in? Nobody's willing to speak the real truth, as long as it's not actually financial. It's not a benefit to anybody. If people can't financially gain out of the truth, then they're gonna continue to lie. But this is just a ramble. To be honest with you, it's just a burnt out ramble from a burnt out man. And I know some of my words won't make any sense, basically, but I just want people understand the feeling that I'm going through, the feeling that a ton of people are going through. That the burnt out is just because there's nothing to achieve. The burnt out is because we're working for the sake of work, not working for the sake of purpose. So I mean, I'm looking around just like, hey, I could get a mortgage in a good couple of years on the money I earn, but no, you can't. You really can't. And then if you do get a mortgage, apparently you're not going to get anything. So I'm just layering up what my generation is feeling. My generation is feeling there's no point of even like having children. There's no point of having ambition. There's no point of having anything like of remotely specifically for hope has been eradicated. Anything that feels like hope has been done. Do you know what I mean? I don't think people feel like that. I think people feel like there's no hope out there. There's no nothing. Like we just gotta work because we have to. And honestly, that has given me such a lot of problems, anxiety wise. Just that the fact that I can't. I don't know if I can survive on my own. That you're pushing for a more financial freedom that probably may never come. I know it's a more vlog style thing, but I'm not asking for charity. I'm asking probably just a better chance for everybody. I think one day I would like to get, not to be egotistical, but like to get in front of leaders and tell them, hey, make a real decision that's actually going to affect people's lives. That's not going to be affecting your personal lives. Do you know what I mean? I think people in politics and around leadership have made too many personal decisions that only benefit the people around them and not the understanding that you are a leader of a country. But on the personal side, I have to understand that I have to keep trying. I have to keep pushing forward that there's hope at the end of the tunnel. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, sometimes you just keep hitting roadblocks and you keep headbutting into a wall that makes you feel exhausted and tired. And that's what I felt this week. That's what I felt the last couple of weeks. Not a couple of weeks, last 2 weeks. You just feel like you hit a wall. And you hit it full face and blam. And you look like you got bloody nose, you got baggy eyes and shit like that. And you feel like exhausting. That's what it is, man. Just a plain exhaustion, and you feel like what is the point? Hmm? I'm burnt. I'm tired. I'm applying around looking for jobs that I may not even be qualified to do, or may not even have the ability to do, because when you're disabled like me, then there's only certain jobs that allow you to do. I've been in workplaces where they don't understand the affliction of, having a complex clinical difficulties, and you just don't understand or don't have the training for it. And they have to keep a certain level of pace, basically, to keep the money up and keep the money going, because that's all that matters. Do you know what I mean? As long as some people making business decisions, and that's it. As long as they're making money, who cares about anybody else? Didn't I know what they think about us sometimes. They think of the bee's knees while we have to sit here and suffer because they're right, we're wrong, because I end up on the wrong side. We ended up on the wrong side of town. Because how many people are going to be part of the 1% watching this? So that's it. We end up on the wrong side of town. And apparently they won in the capitalist game. So I'm not asking for anything but humans to be treated like humans and not like numbers. Like, just common decency. Now, what happened to that, bro? Common decency. That's what it is, man. We'll just eradicate common decency between all of us because we understand. Some people don't understand that. Like, everybody's going through it. You look across the world, bro. Everybody's going through the same thing. And that's the problem, though. Everybody's going through the same thing, but yet we can't connect and understand the same problems. Listen, man. This has been me, just a giant ramble, giant waffle. I'm gonna keep waffling. I'm gonna keep hoping. I'm gonna keep going. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna keep going because this is what I need to do. Because I want to achieve something. I want to be ambitious. I want to be just want to be happy and achieve something with my life. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not looking for charity. I'm not looking for any specific handouts. I'm just looking for everybody for understanding, for a better understanding between all of us. That we're all going through something right now. You could be a parent, you could be a grandparent, you could be white, black, Asian, everything else, bro. Just everybody's going through stuff like that right now. And that's the true fuckery of it all, bruv. Let me talk quickly about the culture war. Culture war feels like a bit like a whole bunch of nothing when the financial war is what really happened to us. Class warfare is what's happening to us, bro. That's what it is, man. And that's what we're feeling right now. It's burnt out. And we're burnt out from playing war games that we didn't even bloody sign up for. When did I get drafted into this? But I don't know what is the truth or not. It's just a ramble. I'm just tired, bro. And I think right now, the more important thing I have to say, it's okay to feel tired. Because what can you do, bruv? It's okay to be negative emotion, especially if you're a male. A lot of males go through suicide. And if you're trying to go through it right now, don't do it. Do you know what I mean? Human race is resilient. We've always found a way to be better, to evolve and stuff like that. But keep going, keep pushing. Because you never know what could be on the side is the moment you've been waiting for. And that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm probably waiting for. It's the moment that I've been waiting for. The peace, basically. The peace of the moment. The peace of that I want my whole life to be around. Just peace. The moment of pure happiness. You know, see that Will Smith thing? He's like, he's made it. He's crying. Like, that pursuit of happiness. That's what I'm doing. What a ramble. What a ramble. But I see it, man. The pursuit of happiness. That's all we're on. And I think I will always try to go on that pursuit no matter how old I go. Alright, it's been your boy, Gango. It's been the Fire Channel. Safe.